So in today's Ultimate Showcase, we're going to be talking about Spiral, who, as of late, has been my personal favorite Mystic for a lot of different things in BGs and different things in War, and she just does a lot, and I'm looking forward to showing a lot of stuff that she does in this video. But as far as like modern day Mystics are concerned, you might be thinking that she might be going down in the stocks right now because of Paviter and Nico coming out, and yeah, honestly, there's definitely some things that those champs are better at but honestly, Spiral for me is just really strong in everything I'd want Paviter and Nico to do. So I use my Spiral for Serpents and Dark Phoenixes all the time. She's not good for Deathless Thanos. She can do Maestro pretty well. So obviously, if you want Nico to take all four, you can do that. If you want Paviter to take all four, you can do that almost as good as Nico does. But for me, Spiral is just being able to take Serpent and Dark Phoenix as well as she does is kind of just what I want, and I'll take the other Cosmics there with different Mystics that I have, because I don't need one Mystic to do everything. So we'll go ahead and start the video fighting a Dark Phoenix. This might be a matchup that, honestly, not everyone knew that Spiral was able to do very well, and it's really simple. Like, her power control is just so good that I think Dark Phoenix drops like one special attack this entire fight, and that'll be basically it. Like, we'll just go ahead and push her down to our immortality phase and then destroy it by blocking a hit or firing my dancing blades. And that's kind of it for Dark Phoenix. We're just going to spam special ones in this fight because I want to use mainly rupture damage because of the fact that she does have the safeguard, of course. But yeah, she drops a special 2 here. I don't even block it, which I could, to destroy the Fury. Maybe I should have done, but either way, I just dropped the Dancing Blades there and everything's gone, and like, yeah, 50-second fight with almost full health. Really, really nice. Now we're going to go fight Serpent, which of course is the tailor-made fight for Spiral. She absolutely destroys this guy. Honestly, is my favorite Serpent counter in the entire game, and I think very arguably the best Serpent counter in the entire game, still, even a year after her being released. She's just so good when the opponent has power gain buffs. And of course, the destroy mechanic just kind of cheeses Serpent in his final phase. So we're just going to go ahead and drop a special 1 here, and you can just see the power steal is going crazy. Like, we're almost at 2 bars after dropping that special 1. And you could go, like, drop a special 2 in this fight. I personally like doing special 1, and then eventually special 2 if he's not already dead, or just spamming special 1s. I like spamming special 1s with Spiral a lot. It's one of my favorite ways to play her instead of using the special 2. And yeah, I did mainly special 1s in that fight. But here, I'm going to go ahead and fight this rank 3 Nova here. I don't remember what meta this was, and this Nova, of course, is only rank 3, but you'll see at the end, like, dude, the damage was high enough to where this would kill a rank 4 anyway. So we just destroy his Fury just by blocking, which is great. Turn it into rubble, which increases the potency of our rupture effects, I believe. And then, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and drop a special 1 here, place a bunch of ruptures, get some power seal, and then we'll just do our really long extended combo right here with the Dancing Blades. Keep alternating hits, because I can build up some resistances that way. Obviously, have all the fervors I need, but yeah, like, this Nova is just going down. And then I go ahead and dex a special, and we go in for the kill, basically. And yeah, like, just spamming special 1s is still a great rotation with Spiral. It's one I like to use a lot. And that Nova goes down very fast, 44 seconds, and we'll go do some CCP beta fights as well to show some more Cosmic Defenders that Spiral's good for that I just didn't take on the live server. Starting with Maestro here. This one's a little annoying because, like, you'll be able to place ruptures, but the glance is still going to fail your power steal. So what you want to do is just place a bunch of ruptures early on and use the power steal a lot early on if you can. And I probably should have done another medium there, but it's fine. I almost lined it up perfectly to where I could have stopped the glance at the right time, but I didn't, but it's fine. The glance isn't going to stop the stun, at least, from the Dancing Blades, which is also good. But yeah, here I'm baiting out a special 2. He drops it, and then I'll go ahead and drop my special 2, which I don't believe I get any crits on. If I got... Oh, I got 1. Okay. So yeah, like, we're still placing the ruptures through the glancing, which is great. And while this fight isn't fast by any means, like, it works very well, as you're gonna see. He's gonna die right here before we even took a tick of cosmic radiation. So it's 57 seconds. There are definitely much better mystics at taking Maestro, but she does a very, very good job for it. Now we're gonna go fight Imperiosa, who is kind of like the new cosmic defender, who's not nearly as strong as like the big four, but she still has some threats that need answers. And for Spiral, it's just like, if I power control the opponent enough, make it to where they're not activating specials a whole lot, it's kind of fine. And yeah, like, Spiral can just destroy her Fury buff, which doesn't really mean much because it comes back as a passive. I don't remember if it comes back with lower potency or not, but either way, we're just going to do our whole dropping special ones and power stealing thing, and Imperios is just not going to have much of a chance to attack. I believe I just go for the kill here, because I know my special 2 is going to hit hard enough. So I just go for a 5-hit combo. I have the vulnerability up from my Blades too, and yeah, Imperious is gone, only being able to drop one special attack that whole fight. So that was 43 seconds, which is pretty nice. And then lastly, we're going to fight Null. So be wary that this Null obviously doesn't have the Inequity Mastery like it would in BG's. So we are doing more damage than you would against someone who is running the Inequity Mastery, which most BG's players playing at the top end would be running. But she's just very good for Null in general, as you're going to see in the fight. The Darkness passives that Null plays on us don't really matter too much, because we're getting a lot of our power from Power Steal rather than from our combat power. And yeah, like, I believe we do enough damage to where it's almost like we could have killed even if the Null had Inequity anyway. Because I'm going to drop my special 2 here, and he's only at 14%. We didn't even see the last couple hits from the special 2, which would have also done a crazy amount of damage. So yeah, anyway, at this point in the video, I'm going to go ahead and self-plug and say, if you're enjoying this video so far and would be open to subscribing and you want to see more content, please consider hitting that button. I have a lot of pretty interesting content, if I do say so myself, especially a lot coming at the end of the year with a bunch of Ultimate showcases. And if you are interested in seeing more of them, consider hitting the subscribe button, and I will greatly appreciate it. But we'll go ahead and get back into the content here, going to Alliance War, where we're going to go fight this Cersei on node 21. So this one has encroaching stun on it, and a node that's going to place cowardice on me, none of which are really bad for Spiral, because the encroaching stun, I'm dropping special attacks so often that I can usually manage it. She doesn't benefit from Mystic Dispersion, so Cersei can't screw me over and push me red on accident. I won't be able to use the Power Steal from the glance, just like against Maestro, but we still place the ruptures through it. And even with the Cowardice active, our special 2 still hits ridiculously hard. And I don't know if you noticed there, but the Destroy mechanic made it to where I was able to remove her unblockable before the unblockable hit actually landed, which is another thing that I love about Spiral, and how ridiculous that mechanic is sometimes. But I'm going to go ahead and drop another special 1, and the ruptures are just going to basically finish her off. And Cersei goes down pretty cleanly, and we move on to the next defender, which is going to be Null on the exact next node, node 30. And this has Combat Deja Vu Disintegration, which is something that Spiral already wants to do anyway with the alternating combos gameplay. And it also has Safeguards, so we're just going to be heavily utilizing Spiral's Ruptures for damage, just like we were for some of the other fights early on in the video. And yeah, it's going to be pretty simple. We're just getting our fervors up, spamming special 1s, because we're all about that Rupture damage in this fight, and slowly but surely getting Null down. I'll go ahead and do my Blades for a vulnerability debuff, which is going to increase the damage of the Ruptures and just everything, because Spiral has both physical and energy damage, but we really care about the physical for this fight because of the Ruptures. Don't know exactly what I did there, but it's fine. And as you can see, like, the Darkness is obviously impacting our combat power rate a bit, but we're still getting a good amount of Power Steal to make it less impactful. And this Null is going to go down in under a minute still. So, pretty clean fight. And we'll move on to another war fight. This is against Medusa on node 17. So this is one where we just want to try to destroy Medusa's Furies as often as we can, which we can just do by blocking. And if we can keep destroying her Furies, then she just won't be able to auto-block. It's kind of hard to do because it means you have to block once every 3 seconds, essentially, which isn't the easiest thing. But it's very possible. It's just with Spiral's special 1 animation being so long, you can get caught a little bit for sure. I'm going to go ahead and block here, and I remove 3 of them, which is great. And I'm going to remove them with my Dancing Blades as well, which is awesome. And then I need Medusa to go ahead and use her special 2 here. I believe she like holds it or something. And then yeah, because my double medium is a double medium, I got auto blocked, which kind of sucks. But it's okay, because we have the Dancing Blades to save us from continuing to eat that combo, which is great, which trigger whenever the opponent uses a second light. So that's nice. We're going to go fight Cersei again, but this time this is on node 6, and this is a utility piece that we haven't even talked about for Spiral yet. The fact that she is Falter immune. There are only like 2 champs in the game who are Falter immune. Obviously some that can't miss, but the actual RPG mechanic of Falter, there are only like 2 or 3. And Spiral is one of them, which I really like for the Mystic class. There aren't like an insane amount of miss counters in the Mystic class, and Spiral being able to counter miss on a variety of different nodes is pretty great. You're going to see the Falter immunity come into play more later on in the video with some other fights I have coming up, but yeah, this one, it's really nice. It makes it to where node 6 essentially is meaningless, because the main threat of this node is the fact that they have a Falter, and if you miss, they're going to get like a Power Steal or something. Go ahead and turn the unblockable buff she gets into Rubble once again, which is pretty nice. And then, boom, I'm going to go ahead and kill her with my basics right there. And yeah, just another pretty clean fight from Spiral. We'll move on to fight this Nova here on node, what is this, 24. And yeah, this is one that has fisticuffs for 30 seconds, which is kind of frustrating, but it's not too bad. We can go ahead and ramp up the fervors during this time, and we can obviously not have to worry about his fury. So it's kind of just like, for the first 30 seconds, nothing's going on, and then eventually everything is going to go on. I believe you can use her special 3, which gets extra attack rating per fervor on you instead of rupture, like the special 1 and special 2 would do, which I probably could have done at the start of the fights, but I just didn't. But it would have been a pretty decent strategy to do. And here I'm going to go ahead and drop a special 1. Probably should have waited a little bit for the fisticuffs, but it's fine. I'm going to go ahead and combo a little bit more and go ahead and get another special 1 off. And we're just going to start melting Nova at this point. He's going to drop very fast. Block 1 hit to destroy his Fury. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do a combo. I think I meant to do the Dancing Blades, and I just didn't have them ready yet. And then ate a couple hits, but it's not a big deal. Because Nova's almost dead. And he dies from the ruptures. So, pretty chill. I'm going to go ahead and move on to fight Serpent here. This is a boosted fight, because this is an in-season war fight I took. The rest of them either were very lightly or just not boosted. I don't remember if I used boost or not, but they were probably pretty light if I did. Anyway, this Serpent is on Hazard Shift, Poison, Cold Snap, and we're going to talk about Spiral's Sig ability in this one, because her Sig allows her to reduce the duration of Poison, Incinerate, and Shock debuffs by a certain percentage per fervor she has. So against the Poison here, we're eventually just going to stack up enough fervor to where we're not going to get poisoned ever in this fight, and it's going to be pretty nice. So the fact that we can destroy Serpent's Fury buff makes it to where these Hazard Shift debuffs are going to hit a lot weaker if any Cold Snaps slip through. And then the Poisons I should just never get on me at all, because of the fact that we have the fervors. So I go ahead and dex a special 2 there, which you can do because when Spiral has her blades active, or they're getting ready to be active, she can dodge instead of dex. So you can just go out of Serpent specials like that. And we're going to go ahead and fire the blades here just a little bit too early, so I need to block a hit, and then I destroy the death immunity just like that, and he goes down. So we're outside of Alliance War content now. We're going to get into some questing stuff. This is a Venom from, I believe, one of the event quests. I think it was the November one. And it has Supercharge, which is a node that places a power gain on Venom, which is great because Spiral absolutely loves it when the opponent gets power gain buffs, because her power steal just goes completely through the roof, as you're going to see in this video, or in this fight. So I'm going to go ahead and keep ramping up my fervors a little bit, drop a special one, do some power steals, the normal Spiral things, do some damage on the special one. But we're just kind of waiting for that fury to happen, the power gain to happen, and then our power steal is going to go nuts. In fact, it's so nuts they accidentally go to 2 bars, which I didn't really want to do, but it's fine. I'm going to drop a special 2 here, and it's going to do some nice damage for sure. I'm going to go ahead and go for another combo, and just another special 2 is going to finish him off. So I didn't even really utilize the special 1 with the power gain, which would have just made my power gain skyrocket so much, because we didn't really need to. We just used a couple special 2s instead, and that's 46 seconds for like 750,000 health. Now we're going to go fight Venom the Duck from the egg quest that we had. I don't remember all the nodes from this one, but I remember enjoying using Spiral for this for sure. So it's got an inverted controls node. He is stun immune, and I have to dex his heavies while rooted if he charges them, which is fine. I think I'm going to get bailed out by stand your ground a couple times in this fight, from what I remember. But yeah, Spiral can go inverted controls immune if you have a synergy. I think it's with Rogue, but in general she's not. Really would prefer that synergy be in base kit, because there's not like a ridiculous amount of mystics with any inverted controls immunity, but it's fine. I think I've sent it in like Alliance War a couple times, the synergy. So dodge these special hits there, and I'm gonna go ahead and start my combo. Accidentally dash back instead of forward because of the inverted controls node, but it's chill. This fight's going slowly but surely fine. Gonna go ahead and place some ruptures there. Don't have all my fervors, so the damage isn't as crazy as it could be, but it's fine. And then here I'm gonna go ahead and dex the special 2, and I need to go ahead and start comboing them again. Hopefully try to get to that 15 fervor mark, but it's definitely not easy to do. So special 1 here, and Venom Duck's almost dead. We just need like one more special 1. He will be. So here I go for the combo, and special 1 would have killed, but we land it right here instead. And then he's gonna die from the battery node. So yeah, Venom Duck goes down, and we're gonna go fight what's next. Okay, this is Gorr from the Wheel of Fate quest. So this one, the fact that Spiral has a ridiculous amount of easy access to Despair is going to be super good for Gorr, because we can just destroy, not destroy his regen, but we can negate his regen because of the Despair. And yeah, her power control just in general is going to be pretty nice here, because in this fight, Gorr is eventually going to have to drop a special 2 instead of a special 1. But if we're just limiting the amount of specials he can drop overall, it's going to be a lot easier. So I'm going to go ahead and drop my blades there, and then another special 1. And yeah, he's going to drop a special 2, which I need to try to dex as well as I can. I can destroy his Fury if I block it all, but I don't, and actually get hit by it somehow. That's okay, I guess. Reduce the duration of that poison a little bit, but I didn't have a lot of fervors on me, unfortunately. And I'm just going to go for another power steal here, which it does some nice damage on the special 1, but nothing too crazy. And yeah, we're just hoping to try and power control this guy enough to just make it to where he dies before I do. I'm dropping another special 1 here. I'm not sure why I'm not going for special 2, because I definitely feel like it would be worth it at this point. But there, you can see the poison and shock are falling off much faster than the bleed, which is the one she can't interact with. And yeah, I'm going to be able to block a lot more because of that. The bleeds obviously suck, but if I don't have too many on them on me, it's fine. So here I'm going to go ahead and start building up to Maybe a special 2, or do I special 1? No, I am going to special 2 finally, which is nice. And it's going to do about 10% of his health, pretty close, which is pretty decent. And I'm going to go ahead and start comboing again. Do the relic, probably light, medium, and then, or light, medium, light, blades, and then go ahead and do a light, medium into a special 1. Place a lot more ruptures, and then Gorr is going to drop his special 2 in a moment. Or do I just go for the kill? That also works, because I have plenty of ruptures to finish the job. And yeah, we don't even need the beam attacks, which are the ones that hit a lot harder, because he's going to go down from the blade attacks. So that fight went pretty well. Now we're going to go take a path in 9.3. This one has supercharge on it, I believe, which is like Spiral's favorite node again. And it also has a node that's going to give them regen, so again, just like Gorr, the easy access to despair for Spiral is very good. I'm going to go ahead and start ramping up my fervors, of course. She drops a special 1, which we can just destroy the Fury from just by blocking it, which is nice. And I'm going to go ahead and drop my special 1, place a bunch of ruptures, do some nice damage on it, and we're just waiting for that supercharge to happen, and it's going to be super fun when it does. Inverted controls happens, which is annoying. Don't have the synergy active. Maybe I should have, because it would have been fun to show off, but either way, I'm going to go for a special 2 right here with 30 ruptures, which is the max attack rating increase you can get. You can place more ruptures that just won't increase your attack more on the special. And we destroy Phoenix's immortality just by blocking. And we'll go fight the next defender on the path, which is against Ironheart. So this is going to be largely the same. She has an armor, which is going to make my special damage a little bit worse, but it's not that big a deal because we can rely on rupture damage a lot. And I'm going to go ahead and drop a special 1 into the air because inverted controls came and I wasn't expecting it. But it's okay, she didn't punish me, so I'm just going to go ahead and drop another 1 to actually place the ruptures this time, and this time right when the power gain happened. So that's super good. And I'm going to go ahead and do another 1. As you can see, we're just spamming the special 1s because the power gains make us get so much power back. Love to see it. And she's going to drop a special 2 here, and I'm just going to take it on block because Spiral regenerates a lot of block damage when she has blades active, which is really nice. It's just normal block regen like you see on some other mystics. It only happens when you have the blades active, but it is strong and very good against specials you don't want to dex, of course. So I'm going to go for a special 2 here. After I fire the blades, I don't have a crazy amount of ruptures, but still enough to do decent damage on it. And then I get hit by it, but the incinerate debuffs don't last because I had the enough fervors for it. So now we're going to go fight this red goblin boss. This is the same quest as the supercharge lane one, and this is going to be pretty fun. We need to make sure the opponent always has 3 buffs in this fight, and while Spiral can destroy some of his furies, we're going to be replacing them with rubble, so it's not that big a deal. And the rubble would last longer than the ticking furies that he would have, so we're just going to do normal Spiral things. I drop a special 1 before he gets enough buffs, which is annoying, because he needs to drop special attacks to start getting them, but it's fine. And this has the alternating inverted controls node, just like the one we saw earlier. So we can do some nice damage on there. Ideally, he starts getting some furies, because we want to destroy those if we can. And we do right there, place some nice rubble from it. And I'm going to go ahead and drop another special 1. Keep placing those ruptures and keep getting big special 1s. His specials are unblockable, which is annoying, and it's not from a buff, so I can't just destroy it and end up blocking the attack after all, like I do against Cersei. But that's fine. He's going to drop another 1 here, and we're just waiting to go ahead and attack him. Go ahead and punish, and he's going to get a unblockable special 1 that I eat because I forgot about it. And then I don't know what happened there, but it's fine. What is going on here? Jeez, I'm like losing control of the fight. I don't know if I meant to bash back there, but dude, what the hell is this? Okay. Anyway, I'm dropping a special 2. I don't have a lot of ruptures at all. That was just a terrible performance from me for the couple seconds, but yeah, and then eat another special one. Okay. Anyway, well, the Incinerate our SIG ability is making sure we don't have, which is cool. Here the invert controls is clearly getting to me again, but then I lock in a little bit. I only have 7 fervors here, so I'm not placing a bunch of ruptures in the special one, but he's almost dead. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and fire the blades and do the spiral things, and he's gonna drop right here. So yeah, not a bad boss for her. I just didn't make it look very good. And we're gonna go ahead and move on and fight another boss. This is against Super Skrull, and I think this is also 9.3. Maybe it's different. Maybe it's 9.2 or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, like Super Skrull, his big defensive threat in this fight is Falter, and he's not going to be able to place it on me because I'm immune to it. He's also going to get a power gain buff, which is something, again, Spiral absolutely loves to happen. So this boss is just going to get completely annihilated. I believe it also has a power detonation node where, like, once I finish a special, I need to drop a second one after 6 seconds, or else I'm going to get a power detonation. But Spiral just spams specials so much that that's so easy. And yeah, I'm just going to, like, dex into one right here. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and do another special one. Falter timer on him doesn't matter, which is great. I can destroy his Furies, which is cool. And it just makes it to where this fight has very little threat, because once he gets that power gain, it's just like, oh, thank you. That makes it so much easier on me. I don't even know if he drops a special attack in this fight, I'm not going to lie, because the power steal is just so crazy. Yeah, I'm just going to continue to spam special ones, and they do some nice damage. Not as much as like a special 2 would do, of course, but we're also placing just a ridiculous amount of ruptures, which, remind you, the attack rating increase from the ruptures on the special attacks caps at 30, but the ruptures themselves can go above 30. So yeah, you can continue that damage over time, while you can't continue the attack rating over your specials. So next up, we're going to go fight the Coliseum Adam Warlock. Now, Spiral wasn't one of the best options for this fight, but she does have Power Steal, which is Adam Warlock's biggest weakness. So it shuts off his passive power gain. And of course, the Power Steal gets less potent from the node as the health bars from him go down, which honestly really sucks, but you can see like the strength of that Power Steal early on when you're going to see it in full force and he's not reducing it, and just the fact that he's not getting passive power gain at all is super great. So I'm going to go ahead and hit him a little bit in his pod, and then I can fire the blades, which are going to stun him through the pod. I don't know how he managed to block that, but he did. And I'm going to eat a combo, but I really don't know how he blocked that. That was weird. But anyway, it's fine. I'm going to go ahead and do my special one again, place some more ruptures and stuff, and do some nice damage on it. He's going to drop a special one, which is great. Special we want him to drop anyway. I think Spiral also gets extra ability accuracy on the parry, which I don't know why I'm not utilizing, because that means it gets around his sovereignty buff, which would reduce my ability accuracy on parry. Oh, right there. Perfect. Yeah, Spiral, I don't know if it's when she has the blades active or just always, but she has extra ability accuracy on her parry stun, so it can't be failed by Adam Warlock's sovereignty buff, which is super awesome. One of the few champs in the game who are able to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and parry again, go ahead and fire the blades in a moment too. And we're going to go for a big special 2 this time, which is going to be very large. That did like 60% of his health overall, health bar. And yeah, I'm just going to hit him during the pod phase because I can use the stun, and he's not awakened, so he can't stun me. And we're going to go ahead and drop another special 1 to place more ruptures right here. And yeah, the fact that the special 1 places a bunch of ruptures and pauses them means I like using it a lot. Because while the special 2 hits hard if you have a lot of ruptures, it doesn't place a lot of them. So I like to spam special 1s a lot more because of that. And here he's gonna go ahead and not do anything. I'm doing the stuff anyway. He's gonna drop a special 2 here. Finally does something, and then I'm gonna use some light attacks because we're at the point in the fight where I need to start spamming those. I don't know why I didn't fire my blades. That would have been helpful, but Here I'm going to go ahead and combo him almost at the fervor pause, get it right there, do some nice damage with the special 2. Not nearly as much as the first one, but still pretty nice. And now I want to use mediums, so I'll do that, and I don't know why I didn't fire the blades again, but luckily they saved me again because he used his second light attack, and there I parried even with the sovereignty buff active, which is nice. And I'm going to go ahead and drop another special 1 here. He's close to red. Do I push him red with this? Yeah, I do. Okay, so that's where I'm going to die because I messed up. But as you can see, like, the power steal is just super useful for this fight. And the extra parry ability accuracy is super useful for this fight. So, yeah, I enjoyed doing that one. Hopefully she'll be better for some Coliseum fights. We'll see later on when the game mode kind of stretches out a bit more. This is going to be against Eternity of Pain, Hercules. So this is a fun one. I think we can destroy the unblockable buff, which is pretty nice, and then the blades destroying the indestructible are also pretty nice. So yeah, we can destroy both of them, right, if everything works. The power steal is helpful here because we don't have any combat power rates in this fight. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and drop a special 1 in a moment. Oh, there, yeah, I didn't have the blades, so I couldn't destroy those, obviously, but I'm going to drop a special 1. I didn't have a lot of fervors because they just expired, unfortunately, but it's fine. And then here, I'm going to go ahead and combo some. Go ahead and fire the blades right here. And then we'll do a special 1 again. And then I will get the blades, so I should be able to destroy the unblockable and indestructible when I block. But I'm not doing that. Okay, I don't know what I was doing there. Well, my blades at least destroyed them, which is nice. They're paused if you're not close to him, so destroy is just really useful for getting rid of them early. And then, yeah, I'm going to go for a special 1 here. Do some nice damage on it. And then here, there's where that destroy from the block happens, which is cool. And I'm going to go for another special 1. He's almost dead at this point. Continue to do that power steal. And, yeah, push him to his immortality phase. And then I just want to fire the blades. He does block them, so instead I'll just block myself, and then they go down, or he goes down. And then, what's the last fight? Okay, the last fight is against this Airwalker from Raids. So, this is pretty cool. I took Spiral to Raids for this recent Raid cycle, and she's really good for it. We're using the DOT boost hack. For some reason, I have a terrible time trying to dex a special 1, but yeah, this is with only, like, medium ramp. We don't have, like, the immediate 20 roll force, like we do, in the test map. So, yeah, she was pretty fun for this one, especially with having class advantage against Airwalker and stuff. So, yeah, I have 10 roll force now, and I keep parrying those, because I just feel like I'm not even going to be able to dex them, and I really should be dexing something at some point, because that's going to make my life a lot harder with the penance charges going up, but it's whatever. I just parry again. Okay. Can I eventually dex something like I should be? Here I'm just going to go for a special 1 probably, and then I'm going to dex a special 2. That's what I'm going to do, because apparently I have an easier time dexing a special 2 than a special 1. So I do that, and I get some roll force. Then I take a combo, but the dancing blades save me, which is cool. And then I eat the special, because I think I tried to block it and didn't realize I'd crush. So yeah, this fight's obviously looking pretty sketchy, but I'm going to be able to hit the 12% in just over 2 minutes, I believe, which is not bad, especially for this being the boss. So I'm going to go ahead and I need a dex, which I'm going to do eventually, for sure. The ruptures aren't hitting very hard, but that's fine. I don't need them to. I just need the burst damage from having the debilitates and the extra attack rating I get on my specials to do a bunch of damage. I get a dodge there, and then I'm going to go ahead and combo into a special 2, which I do right here. And then it's going to do a decent chunk of damage. Nothing crazy, but it's still going to be pretty good. We're going to get this guy down pretty fast at this point. I use a heavy attack out of my blades there just to do the knockdown task. And then I believe the special 1 pushes him to the 12%. So, yeah, it does. And then he's going to kill me, which is fine. And that's the video, guys. I hope I showed you a lot of the strengths that Spiral has. She is still one of my favorite mystics for competitive content. I like her a lot more than Nico. I like her more than Dracula. I don't know if I like her as much compared to Paviter, because I haven't played a lot of Paviter yet. I did just rank for him today, so we'll see. I'll probably have an Ultimate Showcase on Paviter sometime in January. But yeah, like Spiral still is a champ that I love using and will continue to be using a lot in the future. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.